Hey guys, today I'm making 2-berry coffee cake. The first thing, I preheat the oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to make sure the oven needs to preheat. You need to take out 9 by 13 inch baking pan, spray it with nonstick cooking spray, and you want to set this aside. Starting with the cake batter, that I have it into the large bowl. Let's put a stick of unsalted butter that I brought to room temperature. I'm also going to put 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. You're going to cream this until it's light and fluffy. Here we go. When it's getting light and fluffy, we're going to add 2 large eggs. Make sure it's room temperature. We're going to beat them one at a time. I'm going to put in half teaspoons of each of the strawberry extract and raspberry extract because to give you good flavor of the two of the berries. And we're going to keep creaming that together. Oh yeah, also gotta tell you, 1 cup of plain whole milk yogurt. Let's keep this going right over. Always have to make sure to scraping the sides of the bowl. Get that all over here. We're going to set this just a moment ahead. Moving on to the dry ingredients. By the way, Mikey just came here arrived at Zoom video live streaming that I'm going to be making for it. So in this separate bowl, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to also put half teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 4 teaspoons of kosher salt. We're just going to put it right into that. And just give this 2 whisks to stir this around. And we're going to add it little by little and make sure you get that form batter. And I'm going to take out all this baking soda and baking powder stuck into this. There we go. Let's get that right into the wet to the dry. Hopefully Mikey's gonna love that. Let's put that in just little by little. Just gonna mix everything really well. Really incorporate. Don't want all the flowers fly everywhere. Alright, here we go. Here we are guys, very nice and smooth batter. Now we're going to fill it in for these 2 berries. I have 3/4 cup of each of the that I chopped with some fresh strawberries and fresh or frozen blueberries. I'm using about the fresh blueberries. I'm just going to put that right in through and fold it into this batter. Just make sure to fold in the berries into the batter. Get it real coated into just to get it right with one. We're going to set this aside to prepare for the streusel toppings. Now I'm going to do for the streusel toppings with the same dry with the flour mixture. I have in the third bowl, I put 1 cup of all-purpose flour and I put a half cup of firmly packed light brown sugar. I just got to break it into the flour for the brown sugar, using with the pastry blender. I'm going to cut this with the remaining 1 stick of unsalted butter, just the same as at room temperature. I'm going to cut this, you can see how soft the butter was, into the flour and brown sugar has been already coarse. You can use your hands as well. It is completely up to you. Here we are, all nice and coarse breadcrumbs, just like this one. You can see how smooth the butter, the flour, and light brown sugar. We're ready to assemble. Hey, see I'm having melted into the butter baking pan. Alright, let's put that right into this. Ooh, gotta be a very thin batter. Gonna spread the batter on the sides of the pan. Get that really evenly. There we go. All spread with the batter. Now I'm going to sprinkle with the streusel toppings right on top of the batter.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I can see Carl.
So Mikey loves the one that made with the streusel toppings. Now finally, I'm going to spoon the dollops of 1/4 cup plus 3 tablespoons of your seedless strawberry, blueberry, or seedless red raspberry jam. I'm going to use the one of 1/4 cup of the strawberries that might be finished for it. And of course, I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of the Concord grape jelly. I'm going to give this to a dollop with a spoon, one by one, right on top that we have for the streusel toppings that has been coarse crumbs. Gonna make sure dollop by dollop. And once that, we're going to bake this for 25 minutes. You're gonna make sure to keep an eye on it in the oven. I'll come back and I will show you what it looks. Alright berries, let's go in the oven. Put that in here. Set it 25. There you go. Alright, we're going to take this out for the oven. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to put it onto the wire rack to cool completely before we're ready to serve. Instead of taking it out for the oven, I just rotate it to turn the pan over. I put it back for another 20 minutes. The total will be 45 minutes. If you notice, when the cake batter is still raw, after it's I just baked first for 25 minutes only. But I just only took it out of the oven. I use a toothpick to check to see insert it into the center of the cake, and it comes out clean. I'm gonna check the cake, see how it looks like. I'm just gonna cut it into evenly a few bars or squares while it's still hot. I think I'm gonna cut it into 12. Make sure the edges is released. I just served up for those beautifully coffee cake with 2 berries, and you can see the texture right inside in the middle. If I notice afterward, it was still raw in the middle. Hopefully it's gonna taste great. And here is the finished 2-berry coffee cake. If you're interested for more recipes, write me in comments below if you want to say something. You have to make sure to view all videos before sharing. I like to serve with some lightly lovely slice of strawberries and blueberries, topped with some more of the plain yogurt. Enjoy! Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Worldwide Campus News and Entertainment. Then ring the bell to see all notifications about the new videos and the latest video.